Hi, my name is Bill Ryan, and welcome to my world. Some time ago, I think it was around '07, I wrote a book called First Defense. And it's basically a story about life on the border, the southern border between Mexico and the United States. And basically, it takes place right after World War II. A young family starts living on a farm, and they are basically, at this particular time, there were almost no border that you could recognize. Sometimes there wasn't even a fence. But in this story, there are two families, one in Mexico and one in the United States. And they're neighbors. They know each other, they help each other, they get along just fine. There are absolutely no problems. And because it's literally an open border, people can go back and forth without any difficulty at all. And therein lies the problem, because it's open to people from other countries. So people not even living in Mexico cross into the United States, and they're desperate, and they don't care who gets in the way. They're going to kill you and take whatever you have so they can get where they want to go, so they can have a better life. So you're just somebody in the way. And it happens that this young family is attacked, and the father and the mother are killed. The daughter is raped and left for dead, and she recovers. But because of the tragedy, she ends up in a mental institution. The boy, the young boy, barely in his teens, now has to take care of the farm and bury his mother and father, and his sister is now in an institution. As years progress forward, the boy, becoming a young man taking care of this farm by himself, now has to defend himself against anybody that comes across the land, stealing his cattle, whatever they want. They're going to take it because they don't care. They're not even from this country. They're going to go back, or they're going to move on. It doesn't matter. You're just in the way. You're just a means to their end. And this is before the drugs. This is long before the highway for drug abuse opened up and wasn't stopped by the federal government. It was almost as though it was welcome. And that's part that's in the story, is they deliberately leave this border open so that there can be chaos, and when they do capture somebody from another country with the full intent of doing nothing but harm to the United States, the federal government then comes in and gladly takes that spy, that terrorist, whatever he is. They take him away, and they pay well. So the girl, she's damaged goods. She's really screwed up, and none of them have any problem shooting these people. They don't know who they are. They're sniper fire on both sides. They're constantly in threat, and therein grows the story into this actually becoming a business, defending the land. And basically, it's like timeshare. You get to sit on an outpost, and when it's known that drug mules or people, mostly it's drug mules now, because time has moved forward. that they literally shoot them, leave the bodies where they lay, burn the drugs, and sell their equipment, sell their guns, sell their cars and trucks, whatever they use to come across the border. The United States looks the other way. The police look the other way. There's the, oh yeah, that's okay, okay. And she's out there. They were going to do a frontal lobotomy on her before the brother got her out of there, saved her from that. And so now she knows how to control these people that she wants to sell, the females. The female drug mules. You're going to bring that horrible garbage into our country, you're my property, and I'm going to sell you. You're just a bag of money to me. That's all they care about. And it's an interesting story, and I don't mean any offense to the people in other countries. It's this country's fault that we don't defend the border better, and we permit this open escalator of drugs to come into this country, poisoning our people. So the problem lies with the federal government, and still does as far as I'm concerned. But you have to have empathy for both these families. Both these families on both sides of this border are trying to live a normal life. And both sides are being attacked. Both sides are being killed. Both sides are defending their property without any government involvement. Because I guess it's meant to be that these drugs are coming into the United States and nobody's going to defend these people. So they're truly on their own. They have no choice but to fight the best that they can to defend their property. The timeline is between 1945, and let's say 1970, 1980, right in that time range. And always remember, what would you do? What would you do if you lived here and these marauding gangs were just plowing their way through your land to get their cargo to another country? They don't care one iota about you. You're just something in their way. And you have to defend your property, your land, against people that are going to go through it and they don't care about you one bit. You're just somebody in the way. So you do your best, which is what these two families did. And again, it's nothing against the Mexican people. It's against the evil that is in their country coming to this country. And sometimes it's not even their country, it's other countries, because they have open borders. They can't control this herd of people coming through their country. So it's that mess that this family, these two families, have to deal with. And I think they deal with it probably the way I would, and probably the way you would. How would you protect your family against people that are gunning for you? Because you won't let them through. So what would you do? How would you do it? What would you do when they came for you? And you have to defend yourself. And that's what the story's about. And the book is called First Defense, and it's a good story, and I had a lot of fun writing it, and I sincerely hope you enjoy the book, and I want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you.